Hello guys, once again welcome back to my channel. I am Abhishek Patange and today I am here in the Royal Enfield Madinaguda showroom to check this brand new Metiro 350. By the way, the showroom details will be down in the description. Royal Enfield offers three variants in this Metiro 350. All the variants have same specifications, but the paint scheme will be different on the different variant, and the top end variants get the extra accessories fitted on it. For the base variant, the paint scheme will only be available on the fuel tank. Rest of the bike is finished in black color. And in the Stellar variant, all the mud flaps and body panels are colored in its respective color, and it also get the backrest for the pillion. And this is the top end variant which you are seeing. It looks so appealing in this supernova blue color. It gets with a dual tone paint scheme, and it also offers the backrest for the pillion and the windscreen up front. The headlights and the indicators are finished in a circular shape to maintain that retro and classic feel to it. The headlight is an halogen unit, and it has a Royal Enfield logo on it. The circular white light is a DRL of the bike. The exhaust is finished in chrome. The exhaust sound is noticeable, unlike the other BS6 Royal Enfield Classic 350. The indicators are smaller, and they are finished in chrome with regular halogen bulbs in it. It gets telescopic suspension up front with 41 forks on it, and in the rear it gets with twin tube shock absorbers. The profile of the front tire is 100 by 90 19 inches, and in the rear it gets with 140 by 70 17 inches. Finally, Royal Enfield offers tubeless tires on the Metiro 350, and they also offer diamond cut alloys on it. The ground clearance of the vehicle is 170 mm, and the fuel tank capacity is 15 liters. The mileage of the vehicle is around somewhere between 35 to 40 kilometers per liter. Here stop lamp is an LED unit. The Royal Enfield badge on the motorcycle looks so good. It also gets this chrome-like surrounding on the engine. The paint quality looks so premium. There is a Royal Enfield logo on the footrest, and the engine is finished in black. This is the stock leg guard which we get with the bike. The seats and the backrest look so premium, and there is ample amount of space for the pillion and the rider to move around. The seats are finished in brown color with a white border surrounding on it. This is the speedometer of the motorcycle. It gets with chrome surrounds on it. On the left we had digital and analog cluster. It shows time, gear indicator, fuel, and all the warning lights. On the right we have fully digital cluster. There is an Royal Enfield app through which it will get connected. The key of the motorcycle is also different from before. The switchgear is very different on this motorcycle, and below that we have double indicators, that is parking lights. And on the left side there are buttons for high beam, low beam, and indicators. The button which you are seeing on the top is to toggle through the instrument cluster. By that we can change and reset the trip and trip meters. Here I am on the roads, and the first question which everyone wants to know is, does it vibrate? And the answer for that is no. On the lower RPMs it doesn't vibrate, On the higher RPMs, it does vibrate on the handlebar and on the seat. The first thing I noticed when I sat on bike was the seating position. You can cruise all day with this position. It is very upright and the handlebar is slightly towards you, so you feel so relaxed by on sitting this motorcycle. And when you look at the instrument cluster, it looks a bit odd because of that size difference in the two instrument clusters. Switchgear quality and paint scheme make you feel like you are riding a much more premium bike than on which you are. I thought the left digital speedometer might not be visible properly from the riding position, but it's visible clearly. There is no problem at reading the instrument cluster. This motorcycle produces around 20 PS of power and 27 Newton meters of torque. These numbers are identical to Classic 350. So what I felt was similar to the Classic 350 without any vibration.